Good evening. It's Monday, June 10, 2019. How are you? Welcome. It's Monday again. That's right. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I'm Dave. This is Let's Have a Chat. Let's have a chat about sports and leadership. And today, this weekend, it actually kicked off, and they won't play until tomorrow. But the FIFA Women's World Cup 2019 kicked off in France on last Friday, and a lot of great games going on. And, that's what I'm going to talk about today. Actually, I'm going to talk about one person, a member of the United States women's national team, Carli Lloyd, 36 years old, and she's already been in 300 U.S. women's national team appearances, 3 Olympics, 4. This is going to be her 4th World Cup. And if you don't know who Carli Lloyd is, she's the forward on the team. But wow. And that's because she wanted to quit. So that's what I'm going to talk about, is about sticking to it and moving on and not giving up. Because when you give up, look if she'd given up, look at this. No U.S. women's national team, no 3 Olympics appearance, no 4th World Cup, dedication, commitment. And in this article that I read, it was on CNN.com, Bleacher Report, it talked about Carli Lloyd. This is the title. Carli Lloyd is not yet ready to ride into the sunset, and she's been doing this since 2005. She picked up soccer back in 1999, so that's just kind of lets you know the progression of where she is and how she got to where she's at. So she wanted to quit, but there was more to it. I mean, she had her teammates. She thought about her team. She thought about what she was representing. So obviously she saw the bigger picture. As leaders, you should always see the big picture. As leaders, you should never, ever give up just because you don't see what's on the other side of the horizon. Heck, we don't know what's on the other side of the horizon. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be great, it could be huge. It could be terrible, but we don't know. All we have to do is just keep going forward. And she credits her time doing all of this and not quitting because she was constantly reinventing herself. And that's a very good thing when you can stop. This is not working. I've got to change. And you change. Not saying I'm going to change, but you actually change. You actually do things that make you improve yourself, make yourself better. You never really truly change the core person that you are, but you do make fine-tuning adjustments, and you start adjusting your course as you go along. But the true core person that you are and you've always been will always be there. She also attributes the success and this long-standing stick-to-itiveness is to loving what she does. She loves soccer. That's what she does. That's her thing. She does play professional soccer here in the United States. So there it is. That's the other thing. Love what you do. Because if you love what you do, it's like that saying goes, you love what you do, you're never going to work a day in your life. And it's true. It is true. Next, she's reflexive, reactive, meaning her head's on a swivel. She's constantly able to turn on a dime and keep moving, not just on the playing field, but in life. Not just on the playing field, but in life. If you can be that, if you can be reflexive, if you can be head on a swivel, constantly on the go, looking out, making sure things are going and moving and happening, you've got yourself a winning combination right there. But it's when you decide, no, you're going to rest on your laurels. I don't need to do that anymore. I've achieved this status in life. No, you don't. No, you don't. You can't just stop because, again, you have to invest in yourself. And how do you invest in yourself? Well, first off, you set yourself a goal. All leaders need a goal. Not just the followers to say, oh, I want to be a leader. No, that's a byproduct of whatever you're doing. But you set yourself a goal and then you invest in yourself first. You can't invest in others. You can't take care of others if you cannot take care of yourself. And seriously, stop to think about that. If your life's a freaking mess, it's a wreck, it's a shipwreck, how are you going to take care of others? If you're afraid to do something because of what somebody else might think, how are you, in any sense of the word, going to take care of others? How are you going to lead people? So, invest in yourself. Get yourself good. Get yourself better. Be better than you were yesterday. And speaking of yesterday and tomorrow and looking over the horizon and all of that, the other thing was about legacy. And the takeaway I got from all of this is worry about your legacy today and every day going forward. Worry about what you're going to leave behind. Not what they think about it, but what you're going to leave behind. Not what they're going to say about it or say about you, but what you leave them behind. See, you will never know if you lived up to that legacy because, well, your legacy begins the moment you stop breathing, and that's true. You can't live your legacy now. No, what are you doing now to leave behind a great legacy? What are you doing now? Are you going out of your way to meet with family and friends? Are you going out of your way? Hey, I'm not doing anything, and the grandkids are off for the summer. Maybe I should call them and see if they just want to hang out. Hey, you know what? I haven't been down to that remote site. Maybe I should go down there and talk to the kids down there that are working there, that are working for me. Think about it. It's doing something with your time. Just spending just those 15 minutes with those employees, those 15, 20 minutes with the grandkids, the great-grandkids, your kids, your son, your daughter, whatever. It's priceless. That's where your legacy is, because they'll go, hey, I remember that day that so-and-so came down and visited us from corporate office. He shook my hand and we talked for 15 minutes. That's a legacy. That's a legacy. Because there's this line in the song by David Bowie, and it resonates from the moment I heard it back in 1983. And it resonates to this day. And that line is real simple. And who can bear to be forgotten? Folks, get out there, keep hustling, set your goals, invest in yourself, have some dedication, determination, commitment, reinvent yourself, but most of all, love what you do, and you'll never work a day in your life. But most of all, keep thinking about tomorrow, the tomorrow you're not going to be a part of, actively be a part of. Or could you be? I'm Dave. This is Monday. This is Sports and Leadership. Have a great day. Have a great evening, and I will talk to you tomorrow.